Okay, y'all. So, what is important to you about being an effective team member? So this is where we're going to list our values, and these values aren't goals, they're rather guidance for our actions. Personally, a value for mine is communication.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I agree with that one.
Very much agreed.
And especially being on the online format, that's really.
I think a big one for me is also like accountability.
I think so. We have to rely on everyone. Awesome.
What are some other values y'all have?
Being a great listener.
That's a good one.
I think be honest too. You got to be honest with each other. If something doesn't make sense, and we have to be able to open up and explain.
Right, like being honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another one for me is being an effective group member. Just like making sure like I'm contributing to the conversation and furthering the group.
Yeah.
I think respect is another big one for me.
Mhm.
I think also maybe having empathy or
Mhm.
being empathetic.
Yes, absolutely.
She's very open about her history with Athens. She's an admitted clean chaser. She's a prime example. Deion Sanders brought her into Tottenham's football team as an example of how not to get trapped.
Awesome. So, all right, communication, accountability,
Yeah.
listener, honest feedback, active participant, respectful language, and empathy towards other group members. I'm gonna put like especially during like stressful times.
Yes.
Okay. The next quadrant says, what inner stuff, thoughts, feelings, etc., can show up and get in the way of being an effective team member? In this section,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
you're good. In this section, there are thoughts and feelings that may come up when you think about acting in accordance with your values and your worries. So we're just gonna put this here.
Maybe like feeling defeated if something's not making sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Discouragement.
A big one for me is burnout
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
between school and work and life.
Yes.
Exactly. A lot of anxiety.
Yes.
You feel like a very big like assignment and you just start off from there and you just feel so anxious.
Mhm.
In this section, we're also going to be putting thoughts in italics and feelings in all caps.
Okay.
All caps. Okay. So would this one be in all caps, the first one?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that one, anxiety.
Okay, thank you for saying that one again.
You're good.
Oh, that one's not. Ah, sorry guys.
What happened?
I don't know. That's a really great question. No. Anxiety.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exhaustion.
That's a good one.
Maybe thinking like negatively, like, oh my gosh, I can't do this.
Negative thoughts. Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah.
So that one would be, a thought would be in italics.
Thank you.
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe like
Just italics.
Yeah, it's just italics. You're good.
Okay, thank you.
You're good.
I'll wait till you finish and then I'll say another one.
Sorry, what was that one? Last one again?
I can't do this.
Can't do this. Okay, thank you. I'm ready for the next one.
This is another like thought. So I guess the thoughts are in the italics. Like my ideas are like stupid or however you want to say it. Like no, like basically I don't have good ideas. So
Mhm.
I'm not going to share them. I used to feel that a lot back like when I'm like my first group, my first ever semester, like I was so nervous to say anything because I just thought that my ideas were going to get shut down or people were going to think, negative thoughts and stuff. But then I realized I can't think that way. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm on a meeting.
Yeah. I think that's a really good list. Can anyone think of any?
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
good list.
I think that's good.
Agreed.
Right.
So the next quadrant would be, what do you do to move away from or under the control of the bottom left stuff? So in this quadrant is about avoidance. What avoidant behaviors might you do to avoid or escape taking actions in the upper right to, we didn't do that one yet.
The upper left, I think.
So like,
Yeah,
what-
I'm sorry. I'm reading the description on like the other worksheet so like we can like kind of get an idea of what to do.
Yeah, I like that.
And it says actions in the upper right, but we didn't do the upper right yet.
Yeah.
So this quadrant is about avoidance. What avoidant behaviors might you do to escape taking action
No, this one is
and to
this one is
escape those uncomfortable thoughts and feelings? That makes sense.
Okay.
for the upper one. It says these are behaviors that you do when you have the thoughts and feelings you described in the lower left.
And how to avoid those, correct?
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like putting away frustrating work so you don't have to think about it. Like, don't give yourself that chance to figure it out.
Avoidance.
Yeah. So
Kind of like procrastinating.
For me, it's sleeping.
Okay, so basically, like if you see yourself doing this, or your team members see yourself doing this, what are they gonna do to get out of the funk? I'm assuming.
I believe this is like, what do we kind of like personally, but like we're just putting it all together as a team, do to avoid the
Well-
behaviors at the bottom. So like, what do we
Okay,
do
so-
to avoid
okay,
having
so-
anxiety or
So to get out of
burnout?
those, perfect. Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure.
like how we escape
Yeah.
that. So, like if you're feeling like really anxious or discouraged on
Uh.
like the part of the group assignment, like you might just put your work away in frustration and go sleep so you don't have to deal with those anxiety, discouraged feelings.
Or
Yeah.
like maybe like
Yeah.
do some deep breathing before we have group meetings. to,
Yeah.
like, calm your anxiety and clear your head.
I can't think
I
of the
think that would
word.
be a good one for the right upper one of what we can do to help yourself move towards those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
For the left one,
Yeah.
one of you guys is definitely gonna know. I can't. My thought process. I used to write myself notes in the morning. There's a word for it though. I can't think of the word.
Is it the
Um,
affirmations?
Yes, thank
Yes.
you. Self affirmations. I do that a lot still.
I feel like that would be for the other card.
Yeah, that's for the right side.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do
So that
chores
would
to
like
get out of doing
encourage
things,
yourself to face those feelings.
okay, that makes sense. Oh, I see.
So if
Oh,
we were to frame it like these are like the negative things you do or like
That
to
makes-
like cut yourself short, basically selling yourself short.
Yeah.
Maybe,
So
like, I don't
I would
talk
say
during
like
meetings.
scrolling through social media or watching TV.
And like if you don't think you have
Procrastination,
useful
yeah.
ideas, you could say like that you are quiet during meetings. Like you don't give your input.
It's a really good one.
Yeah. Oh wait, does it say that your team members will see you too?
Procrastinate, which I guess is the same exact thing of putting the work away. So
Yeah.
Let's see. One more.
I tend to do chores to not do assignments right away. So I don't know
Busy
if that
work?
could be one. So kind of like,
work, yeah,
yeah.
like find something else to do.
Yeah.
Does that accurately describe what your thought was, Amber?
Yes.
Sorry, I was very confused about, yeah, the right one, you're right. Now reading it.
I already move on to the right one.
I think so.
I feel like we have one, two,
I feel like
three.
the left one's a lot harder to think of because, I mean, at least for me, like I always try to get out of those feelings in a positive way, not necessarily in a negative way. So,
But for the right one, we can use your affirmations.
yeah.
Yeah.
My, I mean, I guess it's not necessarily completely off topic. My BCBA, that's what we do at our clinic. We like write each other little affirmations. It's really sweet.
Yeah, my clinic used to do that.
Yeah.
We have these like shout out cards. So when they
Yeah,
do
that's what
something
we
really
get.
Mhm.
Exactly what it
good, you can
is.
like catch them doing something good.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then we have like fill your cup bucks that we can hand out to, and we are able to buy snacks, or if we have enough, like buy t-shirts, whatever. So.
Nice.
Okay,
Taking time to clear your head before a meeting.
yeah, I guess it's not,
Mhm.
that's better. I was gonna say meditation, but I really don't actually meditate. It's just more so like deep breathing. Um, I guess almost like, I don't know the word, like I almost ask for encouragement from other people. Or like even you guys, like I'll make sure that I'm communicating like, oh, hey, because isn't down there, can you scroll down just a little bit? Ideas are, yeah, I'll still continue to communicate with you guys, and I feel like that helps with not thinking that my ideas are stupid or whatever, because I'm still having that communication. I don't know what the, there we go.
Loaded with fresh details, ripe tomatoes, melted mozzarella, and freshly made ricotta dressing. And when they come together, those details become big. New toasted baguettes from Panera.
I think like being honest too about your feelings is really helpful.
Mhm.
One of the things I do before I have like assignments or stuff to do is I always clean my room first
Really?
so that I don't
Oh my
have
goodness.
chores to distract me because my ADHD will do everything else but the assignment.
So I actually set timers to kind of like let me know, like, okay, in 10 minutes I'm gonna do it. Like I'm gonna start it.
That's smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put myself on a reinforcement schedule. Like, oh, I have to complete like this one assignment.
It
And
works.
then I can do my fun stuff.
Another one can be put in our phones or put in our stuff on Do Not Disturb so that we're not distracted
I
and
really need to start doing that.
Yeah.
can't resort to our phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Girl, I
wish
have
I
a
knew how to
focused
do that on
one.
my computer. If
And
anyone
you can
knows.
do it if you have a Mac, you can do it on your Mac.
I didn't know that.
I set it on my phone. I set a focus one that's just for school to where like
Yeah.
it only lets like my mom and dad go through and nothing else. And when I turn on my phone, it also goes on my computer.
That's good to know. Thank you.
You're welcome. You can adjust them.
All right. That looks really good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
That was kind of nice to do, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's a really good visual to kind of.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Anyone have any last things that they thought of throughout the meeting to add in any of the boxes?
Your employees
Oh, what about embarrassment on the bottom left?
secure.
Good one.
That's more so, I guess, towards like presenting, but still.
I'll fix these boxes after. What happened?
I guess maybe fear of like others rejecting your ideas, maybe.
Fear of rejection.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's another good one.
Yeah.
It looks good. I think pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
What about for the top left, like talking about off topic conversations to like prolong.
Right, that's a good
Not
one.
having to
Mhm.
address,
Yeah, that's a really good one.
not capitals, it's not.
I guess we already kind of put it down, but like also, in my undergrad, I used to make plans knowing that I had assignments due to get out of doing the assignments.
Hmm.
It was horrible.
Okay, so making plans.
That's a good one.
All right.
Perfect.
Please tell us real estate isn't your backup. But what a house! Giant pool, spacious rooms, soccer court, television that plays Titanic on an endless loop, and something every homeowner needs.
The bottom right, I don't know what it would be called, but almost to have somebody like, I mean, I guess that's an encourager, but to like give constructive criticism. Like that's like I like that.
Awesome. Can I add that in with giving honest feedback with
Oh,
others?
yeah. Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yes.
Those two really tie together really well.
Perfect.
All right.
All right. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording.
Perfect.